Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is 2026. Where have I been? Not here. I'm gonna try to do better with YouTube first of all, but it only seemed right to bring back my YouTube channel by doing my accomplishments or things that I'm proud of from 2025. It just seems natural. Also, I realized that not only myself but other people, we don't typically sit down to appreciate the seasons that we went through and how those seasons turned out, because we see it as something that we should have done, something that's kind of expected of us. And that's not true. That's not true at all. And I want that to be a reminder for all of us, because we are simply doing our best, doing what we can to become a good person and to become the best version of ourselves. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for me, that does have a lot to do with how I show up in this world, what I do, how I tend to place myself in the corporate realm, tend to place myself towards bettering myself within the personal development world and such. So these accomplishments will be a mix of all those. But I'm gonna try my best to stick to my usual upload schedule, which is every other week, because it's not realistic for me to upload weekly unless I'm just uploading low quality videos that I just kind of uploaded for the gist of uploading and sticking to uploading more often than not. If for whatever reason I miss an upload, just remember that I'm human. I'm trying my best to be the best version of myself and to continue to show it for myself, as you should also. But yeah, happy 2026, happy new year. And I'm filming this video this week, so that means this coming Sunday, I'm gonna try to get this uploaded, okay? Starting the year off strong, hopefully, yeah. But let's get into some accomplishments, okay? I think I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna do however much I want to that come to mind. The first one is, in 2025, I got a new job. What that means for me is I get to do more, you know? I get to be a part of leadership conversations. I get to be impactful in that way. And I just get to take that next step within my professional career, which is in legal operations. So I'm super grateful for the new job that I've got. It's definitely been rewarding, but challenging also. I don't want a job that's only gonna be rewarding, only gonna be like pros. I want a well-balanced job. And so far it does seem to be going that way. But yeah, my first accomplishment that I want to share is my new job. Anyways, I'm proud and happy that I have a new job, that I'm able to be impactful and able to also step up my leadership skills. Okay, second thing, my natural hair. I've been working on it, and I've been getting it cut so much because hair is simply just hair. So when it comes to cutting dead ends, cut it off, which is why I look like a little boy right now, okay? My hair currently is only this long. You know why? Because I told that lady to cut all my dead ends off. And a matter of just taking care of your hair in general is to cut off the dead hair, okay? And so I told her to cut it off. And she said, you know, it's gonna shrink when it curls up. I know. Anyways, yeah. But by taking care of my hair more, my natural curl pattern has been great. I'll post a couple pictures. And I know why people with dark colored hair, especially curly dark colored hair, dye their hair like blondes and such, because you can see like the natural curl pattern more instead of it just looking like a fro, which is fine. So number 2, taking care of my natural hair, because I never thought I would get to this point in my life where I can confidently wear my natural hair outside. And I never thought I would get to the point where I can simply put water and leave-in conditioner, which is all I put in my hair currently, and go out the house, you know? Like, once you start taking care of your hair, you start learning your hair, and you realize like you actually do have a curl pattern. So yeah. Number 3, Toastmasters. So last year, or probably during COVID, I went to a Toastmasters meeting, and it was great. I was still shy, but I stopped going and whatever. But stepping into this leadership role at work has truly made me want to get better at my public speaking skills. You would think that speaking in front of a camera helps with that, but no, I need to speak in front of people. strangers. And so I officially actually signed up for Toastmasters this week, but I've been going for about 4 months, just hopping around at different locations to figure out which club was for me. And I finally paid, so I'm officially a Toastmasters member, and I'll probably go for like 6 months. And what happens is you can sign up to do speeches, you can sign up for different roles, you can sign up to be the greeter, so you have to talk to the new people, make sure that they have what they need. You can sign up to do like the joke of the day. You can also sign up to do the table topics portion of it, which is going to be their, what is it called? Their off the head, off the shoulders, off the something, the improv section. So they just call on random people to speak about this topic, and you can speak about it, make it up, whatever it may be, just as long as you speak about it confidently, and then they award someone a award if you win the table topics, because they're calling on multiple people. I won 1 award so far, which is quite an accomplishment. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep doing better, because it definitely made me want to continue to challenge myself within these spaces. But yeah, Toastmasters, challenge myself when it comes to public speaking was number 3. Number 4, okay, number 4 is going to be, I showed up for myself more than I show up for other people. What this means for me is not calling people as often as I do. I know that sounds terrible, but I found myself being dependent on calling people to see how they were doing, where when I sat down to see how often like that person called me to check up on me, it was really unbalanced, and honestly that does something for my mental health. So I stopped calling people as often as I do. It doesn't mean I don't care about them or I don't appreciate them being in my life any less. It just means that I just need to continue to work on showing up for myself more than I show up for other people. Yeah, I also struggle with negative thinking, abandonment issues, and all of that. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, and it's coming together. Number 5, I think this is gonna be my last one. I reached 10K on TikTok. It's my first social media platform with over 10K followers, and how it happened was there was one super viral post. I believe it's at 5.1 million views and about 160K likes, where I was posting a photo of myself, like a typical gym photo, a standard one, compared to one where someone is I'm experiencing body dysmorphia, which body dysmorphia is all in the mind and tells you that you don't look the way you actually look. So basically I morphed out my glutes and just posted that photo and said, this is what body dysmorphia does to you. But second slide was the actual real photo, gym photo. And so I received a lot of hate on that and a lot of love too. But what I've learned with posting on social media is that you just post your truth, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, you're gonna get hate for it, you're gonna get love for it. Some people said I look like I have, guys, some people said I look like I'm not even gonna repeat the negativity. But anyways, I got some mean comments and I got some good comments that were great. And I don't know, just showing up for myself will definitely be a huge goal for me in this 2026 year, because I used to be the person who I didn't love myself, and there's still some moments where I struggle to love myself and where I just struggle to see that there's a space for me in this world. But next year we're definitely going to prioritize and do better with that, and then just keep pushing, showing up for ourselves, showing up for the people around us, but making sure that it's at a balanced level where it's not impacting my mental health. Like I said, I will try to do better when it comes to posting on YouTube every other week. It's going to be the schedule that I'm going to stick to. I'm not going to mention a specific date because, you know, I want it to be real and I want it to be impactful, but also I want to continue to have the opportunity to display my creative side, which I work in corporate legal operations. It's not a creative realm whatsoever. It's really critical thinking, which I absolutely love. But, you know, as a person, you have to continue to pull from different buckets of who you are as a person. And yeah, this is my creative outlet, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy it, and I hope you continue to stick around. And you guys all inspire me. The more views I get, the less views I get, I will continue to show up for myself, because that's what matters. But Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.